Alright, so here we go with our second day of the Demacia Cup. We're going to be covering the EDG versus Invictus Gaming series. We're going to have EDG on the blue side, Ray in the top lane on Cho'Gath, Harrow in the jungle with Xin Zhao, Scout mid lane with Lulu, Iboy, Ezreal ADC, and Mako Braum support. On the red side, we're going to have IG, which is Duke as GP, the top laner. We're going to have, I'll get to the rest of the roster here in a minute. They exited that screen pretty quickly. So this game is going to be this round 2. I believe it's going to be a best of 3. I have not viewed these games, so this is still going to be a live interpretation. I just am going to be doing it over a VOD. So as I was saying, red side's going to have the Gangplank top lane, Olaf jungle, Ryze mid. We're going to have Xayah and Rakan bot lane and support. So it looks like IG is still running Duke as their top laner. The Shy still has not made an appearance. I do not know if he is injured, but he's missed now 2 games of the Demacia Cup. So it's safe to say he will probably not make an appearance, and if he does, it will be finals at best. Here comes the light shows. We're getting right into it. Eventually. They really left the screen pretty early, so I'm just going off of what I can. EDG is going to be running their typical lineup. There's going to be nothing new there. Invictus Gaming, still same thing for them. I will point out that EDG banned the Aatrox today. I don't know for sure why they did that. I don't know if he's becoming a top pick or if it was kind of troll, but whatever it is, we are playing around that. So no Aatrox top lane. This is going to be following the 2-0 from RNG against Rogue Warriors. They did 2-0 them, still running Abel instead of Uzi in their ADC spot. We're going to get into the game any minute now. Any second. There we go. I got a little impatient, but here we go. We are starting now. Zoom in on the shopkeeper or flicking guy. And we're headed out to the rift. Looks like it's going to be a red side start for Olaf. They are 4 strong in their top jungle. Only Xayah's hanging out blue buff. Probably caused just a misinterpretation of where he's going to start if someone does poke up to see. Early ward down at the river entrance to the top side red jungle, so they're going to have protection on vision. Xin Zhao is poking up, but he probably will just go ahead and take his blue buff and early scuttle and call that a day. Now we're going to see, it looks like Invictus Gaming is running a very scaling comp compared to an early game 2-item, 3-item power spike from EDG. They are going to have the beefier tank line late game, but that might not matter that much when Gangplank can just launch a 3-barrel combo and take down whoever's in the back line. Lulu is going to be able to shield up the Ezreal, give him a bit more hyper carry status. We may see the double tier Ezreal coming out, and that might give him higher late game damage and a better reason to have that Lulu on his side. Jackie Love just starts by pushing the wave out hard. They're going to shove that in, try and get an early level 2 and push an advantage there. Ryze getting pushed in by Lulu already. Olaf takes his Raptors and heads down to the blue buff. We're going to see Xin Zhao look to take his first Rift Scuttler of the game. IG pushes the wave in and they back off. Let that reset. Gangplank is also being pushed in by the Cho'Gath in top lane. Xin continues to take that. Olaf gets his blue buff. Xin looks like he's going to head down to mid lane. We'll see if anything happens. He does not get spotted by the ward in the river. He's just going to use that to sneak through and go straight for possibly another Rift Scuttler. Lulu is also unspotted, but he gets through completely scot-free. And he looks to take his second Rift Scuttler of the game. Olaf is still busy taking Gromp, so he won't be able to check that anytime soon. He may head straight down there, try and check, so he might be able to catch out. Nope, Harrow already takes it, and he's just going to get 2 Rift Scuttlers early game. That's going to be pretty big advantage, not necessarily in experience, but in gold that is worth it quite a bit. And he still has all his jungle camps to clear, and Olaf cannot safely go steal those. Israel has a huge CS advantage in the bot lane. That's a 10 CS advantage, despite the fact that Jakulev was the one pushing in the lane. Looks like he was just focused on forcing the creeps in, not necessarily getting the CS from them. Cho'Gath shoves a wave in top. There is a CS advantage for him as well. Olaf is the only one on the IG roster with a CS advantage as of now. He looks to swing up and take his Krugs. Xin Zhao looks to find him, but he goes missing, so he's just going to go back to taking his side of the jungle. He hasn't even touched his blue, and he has a full topside clear ready to go. Gangplank just CSing under turret. He is pretty effective at that. Cho'Gath takes a turret shot and actually allows Duke to go ahead and get that CS on the caster minion. The CS has caught up in bot lane. Now they're only 5 behind, and they're catching up, probably only down 2 after they catch this wave. They roam up a little bit towards mid just to get some vision down, make sure they don't get caught out by a Xin Zhao gank, but that's not going to happen because he's looking at gank top lane. He's going in from the lane gank. There is no vision of it by Duke. He can't see it coming. He is going to hang out in the middle brush and see what can happen. Duke may push up, but he has no reason to, so Xin Zhao's just going to start the back. The wave does have pressure, but Duke may realize that something's up. There hasn't been any pings, though, so no one knows for sure. Duke gets a little closer, a little bit closer. There's the knock-up. It's going to be over for Duke right here unless he flashes away, and he does. Good use of the remove scurvy and the flash away, so Duke gets out of it scot-free minus the summoner spell, but he should be able to do well with that. Olaf looks to gank the Haro himself, coming out of the river, gets a reckless swing down, flash away from Haro, throws a Q, but it misses. There's a flash again. Lulu's on him, but he's got the shield. He's going to get the blast cone away, but it won't matter because Duke picks up the kill in the air anyway. Rookie chases down Scout. The Lulu shield doesn't matter. That is 2 flashes that's been in from the Invictus Gaming side, but in cost of 1 and a kill is definitely worth it. And Ning gets the Rift Scuttler on top of that, so it's going to be a little bit of vision and gold coming from it. Now we see him waiting here. He just picks up the good kill. E or Q, reckless swing. He waits to flash until he knows he misses his axe. There it is. Lulu does get a shield on him, lets him get a little bit farther, but by then Olaf has already hit his reckless swing a second time, and it's donezo for him whether or not he has range. Once he buffers that spell, it's basically done. We see the bot lane is still a little bit in advantage of iBoy. He does have the E away. He is pretty safe from the Rakan engage. They're going to have to wait to pop that until they can actually get a proper engage and fight down. That might not be until he gets his ulti up. Mako with the first level 5 in the bot lane. He must have had to stay longer than iBoy when we weren't seeing that. Rookie officially to his level 6 point. He may look to make a teleport ulti play here in a couple minutes. Olaf is farming his bot side of the jungle. Xin Zhao is also farming his bot side jungle. They may be looking to contest that dragon here in a couple minutes. We'll see. Xin Zhao will get there first if he finishes this Krug camp and heads that way. Ray just continuing to put down pressure, but Duke is actually coming back up. Ray knocks up Duke, but he still loses half of his health for it. And his TP was just expended to get to lane, so he cannot afford to be pressured out of it already. Haro is down now, about 11 CS. It's going to be 7 when he finishes off this red camp, but he is a little bit behind. That means Olaf will hit his level 6 first, but it's not coming up anytime soon, or it's not coming up just yet. The engage from the bot lane, but nothing happens. Ezreal ease away, as I said. No one's level 6 yet, but it will be coming here soon. Xin Zhao headed bot lane, but looks like it's going to be a back from Invictus Gaming, so he's just going to hang out. Rakan looking to just steady the wave, make sure it doesn't all go to waste. He's going to join in. Oh, he does not join in. He just hangs out and waits. This could be a potential dive, but it looks like Xin Zhao is just going to go ahead and steal the blue buff. Ning also clearing his enemy opponent's blue side jungle. He just backs off. He may look to put some more pressure in mid lane. Harrow does take that Rift Scuttler, and he may look to Dragon after this. Note that his bot lane is not there, so it would be a very risky play. He's just going to go ahead and back off into his own jungle. Ning continuing to take camps. There is still a 7 CS lead on the junglers right now. Even in mid lane, a little bit of advantage for Gangplank in the top lane, and a little bit of advantage for Ezreal in the bot lane. Ning looks to get some vision and some ward clearing down. He gets away from Scout, but then he backs up and he gets spotted. No, he does not. Scout moves forward. No flashes from either of these players, so they're just going to get some damage down, let him run away. Ryze had no way in without his ulti, and that would have been pointless because he would have been too late anyway. Harrow looks to finish off his wolves. The blue camp is respawning in less than 20 seconds, so they may try and contest that. Harrow clearing out the control ward that Ning just placed. He's going to look to get some vision down himself for the Scryer's Bloom, though. Cho'Gath is positioning to help stop this blue take. Gangplank has not moved yet, but we're going to see all of EDG move towards the blue buff to stop him. There is a fight down in bot lane. Nice ulti from JackeyLove to dodge the Brahmar. We're going to see possibly a 3-on-3. EDG looks to give it up a little bit. Yep, EDG is going to just reposition and let IG take this blue buff. It is going to reset, so it's going to be a little time wasted, but that won't matter because Xin Zhao is already backing. So that's going to be no ult from this ADC in support of EDG and no ult from the ADC of Invictus Gaming. We're going to see some tempered aggression down there from the bot lane, but as of right now, we're just waiting to see the first real explosion of gameplay happen. Rift Scuttler does spawn in less than a minute, so that they might see some aggression that way, but we also have a Mountain Drake up. IG may be looking for that to help snowball their game, or EDG to take it from them. You do see Ryze back there. Lulu does get some shove. She may be able to push that wave in, but not much before Ryze will make it to turret. Cho'Gath is getting dominated in his lane matchup already. He doesn't have a lot, but he does have the ultimate feast, so he may be able to get something out of that later. Xin Zhao shows up, but Olaf is here for the counter gank. We'll see who goes in first. There goes the Rakan. He ults in. There's 2 TPs coming from the top lane. Everyone's in here now. We might see EDG overextend. There comes Ryze. Excuse me, not the top laner. Braum gets snared, but he ults and he gets ulted by Lulu and flashes away. We're going to see no kills coming, but IG definitely has the advantage from this team fight. The top laners just stay on their own little island, but IG looks to push in a whole wave bot. The TP in from, looks like, iBoy here to help temper some of the aggression, but there's another half chunk on Harrow. iBoy steps up with the Q, but he is just going to keep getting pelted by the Rakan Q. And IG look to start this dragon. They do have no vision, but they can see. Okay, here comes the Ryze ulti to take advantage of iBoy stepping up a little too much. There's the flash. All right, are we going to see the Rakan dash in? There it is. And that's going to be 2 kills for Invictus Gaming and no deaths. They're going to head straight to that dragon and get some aggression there. TP still up from Cho'Gath. He possibly could have prevented that play had he made his way down. IG take their win. They don't take the risk on the dragon. Everyone just backs to get to rebuy some items and get back to base. Here we go on the replay. We see the really good Ryze ulti taking advantage. They don't even know Harrow is there, but they do know iBoy stepped up. There's the flash snare. Here comes the Rakan W in to knock up Harrow and let Olaf finish off the kill. And they're just going to finish him off with JackeyLove's auto. The back's being stopped by Mako. He uses his ulti just to make sure that they can't get the back off. He does drop bow land low, but that's not going to get the kill by any means. Ezreal does shoot his ulti, but it's too late. It doesn't hit the target they're aiming for. Mako's just going to step up, take a couple turret shots to keep stopping the back of JackeyLove. It is quite a investment, but he is keeping them from going back to base and buying, which is a huge bonus. EDG starts the Mountain Drake. There, Olaf is up in top side, so he's not going to really have a contest. This should be there for them. We may see if Olaf looks to gank the top lane to get Gangplank snowballing even harder. Jackie Love and iBoy just continuing to have a push fest, so they're going to keep farming it up. The advantage is now evened out in the bot lane. Lulu has a slight advantage in mid lane, but probably won't last much longer. Gangplank has continued to have an advantage, now almost 25 CS up, and Olaf still has the 3 to 4 camp advantage on the Xin Zhao. Make that 5. Doing some ward duty in his jungle. He's going to just head to mid lane since I was taking his Krugs right now. Ping's coming down from EDG on the Olaf. They know he's there, so he's just going to have to do some more Oracle lenses. He's going to do some ward clearing. He's going to step into Xin Zhao's jungle, see if he can find any vision to take out. Blue has pinged their tri-bush area. They're going to head that direction. Ryze is headed that way also, though. His ulti is up. They could see another fight here. Rakan steps up. Ultis from all 4 members of the IG roster, but they're just going to back up and take advantage of the fact that they got EDG scared. I want to notice that TP ward located behind Xayah and Rakan. That is going to be a good place to TP if Cho'Gath needs to. They're going to have a huge flank there. We may see anything happen. There comes Xin Zhao, but they spot it out thanks to Olaf hiding in the jungle. He's going to head that direction, but it might not matter. Ryze comes in with Olaf. They have ulti up. Cho'Gath is positioned by his turret. He can back up and get a TP down here in a couple minutes. Once again, pointing out that TP ward right there in front of the red first tier turret. Invictus Gaming takes down the first brick, and they just back off. Not much happening from the gank minus the first brick, but that is still huge worth it. They're up now 3,000 gold on the EDG roster. Death by 1,000 cuts at the moment is the name of the game. They're just going to keep pushing little advantages here and there, take down turrets after turret. Lulu's just looking to survive. They're going to have to get to late game. We are seeing the Triforce come out of Ezreal, so I don't know if this stops the possible 2-tier build coming out, but that does say something. We're seeing another Olaf with Predator Day, which differs from the Olaf we saw yesterday running Comet. I still don't know if that was a mistake or if that was intentional, but we're seeing a more traditional Olaf today with his Predator build. Xin Zhao is super far behind right now, only finishing his jungle item and getting a pair of boots, whereas Olaf has his full pair of boots, his full jungle item, and a Kindle gem. Jackie Love trades the top lane. He's just going to be taking some CS and pushing some pressure into turret. EDG's bot lane's on the way, but they may not be able to get there before Jackie Love does a lot of damage to this turret, at least a quarter of its health again. He's going to push the full wave in. EDG's bot lane is just now coming up on it. IG is starting the Rift Herald. They're going to try and get that down. Jackie Love has taken almost the full turret. If he keeps weaving his auto attacks in, yep, there it goes. That's going to be 2 turrets now in the pocket of IG. Snare from Rookie on Lulu. He's going to keep pushing up. He does a little more damage. That's 3/4 of the health down. Xin Zhao has stepped up to stop anything more aggression, but he does still get his job done. Lulu's going to be forced to back. Rift Herald summoned from IG. They're going to put it right down in mid lane after Lulu has to back. She does have TP up, so she may be able to get back to lane. Ryze is going to wave clear, try and get his wave in there first. Rift Herald setting up to charge. They're going to take down most of this turret's health in one shot. They're going to keep moving up mid lane and look to take down a second turret. Braum is stepping up to stop that, but Rakan is there to temper that aggression. They're going to look to have a team fight here. Ning is running around on the backside as Olaf. There's a huge barrel from Gangplank. Ning is taking some damage from the Xin Zhao. He's fighting off there. And that's 2 turrets down in IG's pocket. They're going to back off. Rift Herald will continue to aggress. Oh, well, there goes the Rift Herald thanks to eye pop by iBoy. Now Invictus Gaming heads back to base to buy. That is 6k gold now up for Invictus Gaming. They have a huge advantage going into this game, and since they are scaling, they're already far ahead of where they need to be. This 6k gold lead actually is more like a 7 to 8k gold lead in a regular game, thanks to that Gangplank, who's just going to shred through the back line and even the front line of the EDG roster. Rookie pops one of his minion dematerializers to take down the the Banneret of Command cannon minion, so he doesn't have to waste too much time on it. He's going to look to split push now. He has 1 left, so he has 1 more Banner of Command minion to get rid of before he is at a disadvantage. or unable to take them down, I should say. The only turret that really EDG has a good position to take right now with an advantage is the mid lane that's very severely damaged, and only the bot lane is somewhat damaged, but Gangplank's down there. He's just going to keep shoving out waves. It is a long lane for Cho'Gath to fight in. He's already hugely mismatched with the 30 CS differential. Jackie Love steps up alone. They don't know that, though. EDG backs off anyway. IG is in the bot side blue jungle. They're going to look to just take some CS and get some vision down. Question mark ping's going down. They know they're there. The Mountain Drake comes up in 10 seconds. So with IG might look to even out the Drake score. Olaf's in the pit. He's going to just look to do that. Xin Zhao is just coming out of base. This should be a free take for Invictus. Ezreal ult is up. The possibility of steal is there, but we will see if it happens. Ezreal's not even going to try and pop the ult. He's just going to leave it be, push out some more waves. Rookie is standing on vision. They know he is there. Here comes the bot lane, or the Rakan and Olaf, but once again, they know they're there. They may just look to step up, dodge a Q. They pop the oracles, figure out that they were spotted, and back off. Jackie Loves looks to take the Raptor camp, but he gets most of it stolen away from him. It was a good attempt, though. He gets some more CS. Gangplank is pushing in the top lane, and Rice start pushing the bot line. Looks like you're going to try and run a 1-3-1 comp. Very possible. Blue team looks to head that way. They're going to try and cut off the Rise before he can do too much damage to the turret. Scout stays stepped up, looking to bait in Rookie, but Rakan comes in and gives him a shield and some support. Jackie Love stays. Lots of pings from blue team headed in mid lane. They're going to try and cut off Jackie Love and get a kill on him. Ray comes in from the side with the Righteous Glory. Ult popped up by Jackie Love. He's going to just get a free back off, but only at the cost of a item active and his Q. Nothing lost for IG or EDG there. Just a little bit of pressure. Rookie is going to continue to push in the bot lane. There is no TP advantage in the mid lane as far as I can tell, and no TP advantage top. Rookie looks to steal some Krugs from Harrow. And Ning is taking his blue buff. So Harrow is going to have his jungle extremely short on experience and gold for him. He's going to look to just survive off waves. He is super far behind at the moment, but has the risk of playing an early game jungler such as Xin Zhao. Huge wave clear coming out from Gangplank, so he's just going to continue to push waves in the face of Cho'Gath. Back stopped from Jackie Love and Baoland. They keep taking these aggressive backs right in front of Ezreal, and he keeps poking him back and making sure lots of time is wasted on him. Jackie Love steps up. Looks like he's going to try and take one more wave. I don't know if he's going to try and catch the back on Rakan. He is going to miss it. So he's going to take that one wave and he's going to back off. No banners of command out of Invictus Gaming, whereas there's at least one, just one coming out of EDG that does stop Rookie's split push pretty effectively so long as they keep Lulu in the same lane as him, making sure that he has to use a lot of auto attacks and a lot of time wasted on that. Officially minion dematerializer, so he pushes a wave in, backs up, looks to possibly go help assist his teammates around Baron, get some vision down there. There is two control wards, one from EDG, one from IG and one from EDG each. The IG bot lane looks to step up and take some vision out and get some vision down of their own. Blast Cone popped from Mako to get out of danger. Just getting some waves shoved and putting some pressure down from both teams right now, trying to make sure no one has a safe Baron take. Right now, the control of it is in IG's hands. They have almost all the vision on the top side of the map. I want to point out how many wards they've got down. They have the whole top jungle lit up like a Christmas tree. EDG is going to have to run in as a group to make sure that they don't get face checked and destroyed. Huge wave clear from Rookie, pushes in the top lane, gets a little more pressure there. EDG has moved into their bot side blue jungle. They're going to try and get some vision cleared and get some of their own so they can get some vision on the team. Flash snare from Rookie. There's the knockup from Rakan on the Braum. He's going to ulti, but he's going to be the dead man not long. Blue team looks to push out another bot wave, but that's going to be a Baron possibility for IG. There's the assist pings coming around from EDG. They know they're headed to Baron, but they're not going to be able to do much to stop it. IG does wait, though. Here comes the ulti from IG. They're going to try and catch out this Lulu, and they're going to do well for it. She flashes away, though. There's the flash Q from Olaf, and here comes the snare from Jackie Love. Lots of ults pop for it, but they end up picking up the Lulu. They may look for a Baron now. Rice has already started it. And here comes Gangplank. They're going to shred through this Baron. This is going to make a 10k gold lead in the favor of IG. So this should be a donezo game after this Baron take, unless Xin Zhao can get in to steal it or pick up at least an ace off of it. They can't, though. They can't make it in time. IG just looks to safely back, and Ezreal pops in. They're going to at least try and take one turret for the trouble. So it will not be the perfect game coming out of EDG or IG, thanks to EDG's Dragon and their first turret now. So they're just going to look to keep pushing. Cho'Gath heads up to top lane to stop a wave pushing there. Now this game isn't over for EDG, but they are going to have to be very careful fighting. There, Xin Zhao is trying to steal Rookie's blue buff, but he ends up getting taken down by the Rookie Rakan combo. And I got to question why he was there. That was very aggressive of him. He was looking to just try and, I guess, get some more XP. He is very underfarmed. He is very poor at the moment, but that was just giving gold to the other team, especially their Rise, who's one of the strongest members. He is rocking 6 assists at the moment, but he has had kill participation in every single kill on IG's Tide. Gangplank is continuing pushing top lane. Rookie is continuing pushing mid. With Baron, they have a very good 1-3-1, and we do see the Banner of Command now on the cannon minion, so that thing's going to shred through turrets. They are going to have to send a lot of members of EDG to stop that, but they do have a wave pushing mid and top too, so we're going to see what they're able to do. Good wave clear coming out of all the rosters. There isn't really a whole lot of options here for EDG to fight. They're going to have to find a 5-on-3 and or 5 on someone and just take advantage of it, but it's not looking like they get a chance. Rookie is iBoy is just getting destroyed by the auto attacks of IG. He can't step up. That's 1 inhib down. It looks like it's going to be 2 here in a second when that cannon minion gets done through with this inhibitor. There's the ulti from Rise coming in. He looks to just go help his team, and they're going to take the last inhib turret. They're going to get a huge push with Baron here, and they're just going to maybe look to back or maybe just even look to finish the game here in a second. EDG is floundering. They're trying to take out all these waves, but they just can't. They do not have the wave clear equipped to do that. Gangplank ulti drops Harrow down to a quarter of his health, and they're just going to push this last wave in. That's 1 Nexus turret down, maybe looking for 2 after this one goes down too. Cho'Gath Q knocks up Jackie Love and Ning, but it doesn't matter. Here comes more cannon minions. They're just shoving in. iBoy's taking lots of damage from the cannon turret. There's the Rakan knockup. Here comes the fight. Alright, here's the Gangplank ultimate. Braum ult comes down to stop it. Everyone's going to escape, but it's not going to matter except for Harrow. Harrow takes the wrong path around, but it doesn't matter that everyone escapes on EDG because IG just keeps pushing with their Baroned up minions. And that's going to be the game for IG. Not very clean coming out of EDG at all, but very clean victory coming out of IG. Don't need to fight, don't need to force kills. They just slowly push it in and take all the objectives in one swoop, and that's the end of the game. So we are going to have a second game of this series, I believe. I will go ahead and pause the game and set that as a separate video. I will put them together, link them. You guys, hope you enjoy that. Come check that one out too. Possibly even go to Game 3. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the VODcast.